Hello everybody, Chris here, and in this video I'd like to show you how we can install a premium WordPress theme that we may have downloaded from sites such as ThemeForest, get it up there on the web, and install the plugins for it as required. So as you can see on my desktop, I have a theme called Pinecone, which is currently going for free on ThemeForest, by the way, which is pretty cool. And we're going to have to open this up. So whenever you see a premium downloaded WordPress theme, odds are that it's going to be a zip file nested in several other zip files. So in the zip file, the one that's agency file and license, we have the file, and then we open that up and it gives us this Pinecone folder. And then inside of that, we have a pinecone.zip and a pineconechild.zip. If whatever theme you have, somewhere inside there you find the name of the theme in lowercase and then the name of the theme dash child. Those are probably the files we're looking for. So I'm going to drag these out to extract them. I'm using 7-zip, by the way. That's fine. But then in this particular theme, they also have additional plugins that are theme specific. So if I open up the Pinecone zip file and we go into plugins, we can find here ThemeWorm Page Builder and Portfolio Installer. So these have to be installed manually. So I'm going to drag those out as well. And now we have the 4 files that need to be uploaded. Your theme may have the plugins that are required in a different folder, or inside the WordPress interface, the WP admin, you might be able to install the plugins directly. But your theme should let you know which plugins you need, or at least are heavily recommended. So on this site, when I'm logged in as the admin, I want to click up here in the top left to enter the WP admin interface. So here I've already added a bunch of dummy posts, pages, so we don't need to worry about that so much. But what we do need to do is go over to Appearance and Themes so that we can upload our theme. So here, 2017 defaults in WordPress right now, I want to hit Add New so that we can manually upload a theme with this Upload Theme button at the top. So now I need to choose a zip file off of my desktop. Here we're going to be uploading 2. The zip file that has the name of the theme, basically the main theme folder as a zip, and then the child of the theme. Now, if you don't know what a child theme is, it's basically a very basic theme that inherits all the settings from your parent theme, and it allows you to make your own changes to that child theme without overriding anything that happens in the parent theme. And the reason you would want to be able to change your settings without overriding the original is so that later you can update the original theme and not overwrite any of your changes. So I've gone ahead and activated it. Now, let me see here. Oops. Okay. So what we actually want to have activated should be the, not the main theme, but the child theme. And it looks like I activated the main theme. So add new, and then upload theme. Make sure you get the child theme up there. And then we're going to be switching to that. So activate the child theme. Okay, and you can see it's child because pinecone-child.zip. Most premium themes are going to let you know with like a thumbnail image here which one's which. So if you have a child, make sure it's the child, or you can actually create your own if you want to do any of your own development work. Either that or just have whoever's working on your site create a child theme. It's a good idea. So we can customize this child theme by going here and hitting customize. But before that, we're just going to worry about installing these theme plugins. And before that even, let's make sure that everything's working on the front page. So you can see the theme, it's activated, and all of the default settings are working just fine there, so that's great. But we need to take care of installing these plugins. So begin installing plugins, selecting all of them, and going to install. In some cases, it's going to work, but you can see that these are pre-packaged sources. And if for whatever reason they didn't get on your web server already, they may not install properly, as you'll see here. So download failed because it can't find this theme, but it's going to be downloading contact form 7 off the WordPress repository, and that works fine. And then this other one also needs to be manually uploaded. So I'm going to return to required plugins installer. Actually, I will go to plugins, add new. So upload plugin, and we need to select, in my particular case, portfolio installer and theme worm page builder. Remember, we pulled those out of the zip file of pinecone.zip in the plugins folder. It may be a little different for you, but yeah, go back to that section if you need help on finding where it's at. So I'm going to activate this portfolio installer, and now we need to install page builder. Now, when it actually says it's required, it's not 100% required in a lot of cases that you use them, but they are recommended. If you know what you're doing, you can switch to other plugins. Like there's other page builders out there, of course, rather than just this one. Okay, so we have all of our plugins activated. We have our theme activated, and we're using the child theme. So for the most part, we're good to go. We just need to create content and customize things like our menus, which is kind of a whole nother tutorial. But just briefly, I will go to Appearance and Customize, and we can see the settings for this particular theme. Premium themes, of course, are going to have, in general, more complicated settings. So we can define the site title, the tagline. This actually looks like the pretty basic settings. But let me go back and make sure that there wasn't a... Okay. Yeah, if when you go to Appearance and Customize, you don't see all of your theme options right there, you may have to go to Appearance and then Theme Options. It varies by theme. So this is where we'll have the real settings. So header logo, you can upload the file for that. Text, favicon, blah, 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 blah. Blog options, you might want to set a main page for your site, and you can have share buttons, that kind of thing. Once again, though, all of these settings are going to vary depending on which theme you're using. Premium themes will have more. And if you're looking for a premium theme, I do have a nice affiliate link in the description for that. Yeah, so these are just things that you would kind of customize as you need them. If you want to change colors, you want to change titles, whatever is good. But we've completed our task for today, which is just setting up a premium theme, manually uploading it, manually uploading the plugins, and making sure that everything works right. So I've been Chris. Thanks for watching this brief WordPress tutorial. I hope it has helped some of you guys out there who may be purchasing themes. And I will hopefully see you all in my future video content.